Your buyers have not stopped searching. They have changed where they search and what they expect when they get there. In 2026, dominating AI search is not about being everywhere. It is about being the right answer at the right moment for the right buyer. Here's the 5-step framework to get there. 5 steps. Let us go through each one. Before you do anything else, you need to understand that AI search engines do not just read your website. They read 3 things: your own content, every blog post, landing page, and case study you have published; third-party mentions, what G2 reviewers say about you, what Reddit threads discuss, what industry publications write about you; and structured data, how your website communicates information to crawlers in a machine-readable format. Most marketing teams only think about the first one. The brands dominating AI search invest in all 3. If AI only has one source to pull from, its confidence in recommending you is low. Multiple sources build the trust signal that earns strong citations. Step 2 is where most teams go wrong. They start with keyword tools. But keywords are not how buyers talk to AI. Buyers describe their situation in full sentences. The 2 best sources of real buyer prompts are already in your business. First, upload your sales call transcripts to ChatGPT and ask it to extract buyer questions and pain points. Those are the exact prompts your buyers use. Second, go into Google Search Console and filter your queries by question words. What you will find are full question queries real buyers typed, not short keywords, full situations. Those prompts are your content brief. Every piece of content you create should start with one of them, not a keyword. Step 3 is about how you write, not how much you write. AI cannot cite content that dances around the answer. It needs 3 things from your content: a subheading that matches the exact question a buyer would ask, not a topic label, a real question. A direct answer in the first 2 sentences, no preamble. No great question. State the answer immediately. Situation-specific language. Use the same words your buyers use when they describe their problem. AI pattern matches your content to buyer language. If the language does not match the buyer's situation, AI skips your content even if it covers the right topic. The before and after on screen shows the difference. Same topic, completely different structure. Only one of them earns a citation. Step 4 is the one most teams ignore completely. AI does not just trust what you say about yourself. It trusts what multiple sources say about you. This is the source credibility signal we covered in episode 3. A brand that only publishes on its own blog gives AI 1 data point. A brand that earns reviews on G2, gets discussed in Reddit threads, appears in industry articles, and has YouTube videos covering its category gives AI 6 or 7 data points, all pointing to the same brand. That consistency across sources is what builds AI trust, and AI trust is what turns a weak mention into a strong citation. 3 practical things to do this month. Ask your happiest customers to leave a detailed review on G2 or Capterra describing their specific situation before and after. Answer questions in relevant Reddit communities and Slack groups with genuinely useful responses. Pitch one industry publication with a data-driven point of view piece that references your category expertise. None of these require budget. All of them build the credibility signal AI reads. Step 5 is what turns this from a one-time project into a compounding strategy. You need to know which prompts you are winning and which ones you are losing, which engines are citing you strongly and which ones are not. Without that data, you are publishing content and hoping. Start with a manual audit. Pick 20 prompts your buyers use across awareness, consideration, and decision stages. Run them across ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, and Google AI mode. Log the results in a simple spreadsheet. For every prompt where a competitor appears and you do not, that is a content gap. Write one targeted piece of content built around that exact prompt. Run the audit again in 30 days and measure the change. That cycle, identify gap, create content, measure change, is the core of an AI search strategy that builds pipeline over time, not just impressions. 5 steps. Understand what AI reads. Start with real buyer prompts. Structure content so AI can cite it. Build presence beyond your own site. Track your gaps and close them. This is not a one-month project. The brands winning in AI search right now started building this foundation 6 months ago. The brands winning 6 months from now are starting today. Steps 2 and 5 are where most teams hit a wall. Finding real buyer prompts across all your sales conversations, CRM notes, support tickets, and review sites manually does not scale. And tracking citations across 4 engines for hundreds of prompts weekly is not realistic without a tool. Omnibound automates both. It extracts real buyer prompts from all your conversation sources and tracks your citation performance across every engine continuously, so you always know where your gaps are and exactly what content to create to close them. Stay tuned. We are breaking down every AI search concept that actually matters for pipeline. New episode every week.